When yours cut off, you can talk on this side. Come on, mama.
The lawyer is on their way up. They keep blocking me. I don't know why my live keep turning off.
Come on, Nayim.
You can't hear me or something?
Come talk to me.
All of a sudden, all of a sudden, you can't hear me. All of a sudden, you can't hear me. We were doing fine. We had a whole. We did everything we could.
For everybody who's sending their Cash App donations, I appreciate everything. It don't even matter if I understand if people, it's hard right now for people, so everything adds up. We definitely was not prepared for any funeral arrangements or any type of arrangements because Naeem was doing good, so we didn't have no need to plan for that. He was getting ready to be discharged home. The lawyers on their way upstairs. Nayim heart stopped. We tried to do everything we could to keep his heart rate going, but there wasn't nothing else we can do. We did CPR. To save the video, the first one is gone. I hope somebody saved it for me. I don't even know if I can save it. See if you can save it. She saved it. Download. Y'all go on there and download them videos on Facebook. I had some people who said they downloaded. Who downloaded it? I don't even have the energy to make a GoFundMe or a fundraiser page. If somebody know how to make it, can make it for me, please, and I can add the payment card to it. But I don't. To be honest, I don't even have the mental energy to do that right now. To be honest, like I'm still trying to comprehend what's really going on right now. It's like I'm here, but it's like I'm still in like go mode. Like I'm here, but I'm like I don't know how to explain this feeling. Like I said, I knew what they was gonna do. I felt it all day today. Naima, why are you tearing up your hair? Naima, what are you doing, little girl? Oh my God, Naima, you can't be here looking crazy with your hair. Stop that. What are you doing? Stop, Naima. These people got mercy last night, so we ain't gotta worry about that. It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm not fussing at you. She's so sensitive. Naima, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not fussing at you. You're not in trouble. It's okay. She thought I was fussing at her. I'm not fussing at you, baby. It's okay. She's so sensitive, y'all. It's okay. It's okay, baby. I'm not fussing at you. You hear me? You hear me, Naima? I wasn't fussing at you. Okay? You hear me? I'm sorry. Okay, you can play with your hair. You can play with your hair. Okay, you can play with your hair. 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 I'm not gonna say nothing no more. I promise. Okay, listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't fussing at you. She's so sensitive, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they was laughing.
I wasn't fussing at you. I was just telling you that you was messing your hair up. It's okay. I'm sorry.
So when they first started, they was like they called. Remember they called our name and talking about
I want y'all to see the lawyer when they walk through the door.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Thank you very much.
She know what's going on, but she cried. She's sensitive. She thought I was fussing at her. That's why she stopped crying because I told her she can play with her hair. That's why she stopped crying. So she's not crying because of that. She of course she knows what's going on, but Naima, her soul and spirit is innocent. So to her, right now, what's going on with her, she don't really understand that it's something serious going on. She always talks about Naeem. He loves the color blue, by the way, Kiki. So he loves the color blue. Let you know that. Yeah, he loves the color blue. So that was one of his favorite colors. I wanna let y'all see the lawyer come in. Somebody said call Al Sharpton. Somebody said call Al. You hear me?
Huh?
Somebody said call Al Sharpton.
Well, tell him the attorney right now is
Oh yeah, we got an attorney right now. That's from
Yeah.
Ben Crump office. So we got Attorney Crump on the medical malpractice right now.
Crump will call Al Sharpton.
We his dad did CPR as much as he could. I got in and I did it as much as I could.
Thank all y'all.
I listened. I took his temperature. I did everything that I could do. He did everything he could do, and then nothing more we can do. Now look what she doing. Messing with her hair again. Nayim, you gonna... Okay, I'm not fussing. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just... It's okay. I'm not fussing. I'm not fussing. His favorite color is blue. Let me... Can you give me those pictures of Nayim I had in here? That I had put up in here. Can you give me those pictures so I can show them? Justice for Nayim Carter. Justice for Nayim Carter. Justice for Nayim Carter. This is definitely what's going on. Justice for Nayim Carter. Justice for Nayim Carter. Justice for Nayim. Let me turn it around so y'all can see. He got on blue in all these pictures. Justice for Nayim. Let me wipe the screen off real quick.
Here's blue again.
He's in blue in this one.
Other picture, this picture.
And he has on blue on this.
That's Nayim on the bottom there.
Justice for Nayim, y'all. Justice for Nayim Carter. Justice for Nayim Carter. Justice for Nayim. Justice for Nayim, y'all. They said we should call the funeral home to come get Nayim's.
No. We want to make sure that we do our own autopsy. So call Dr. Tell Crump to call Dr. Alexander, sir.
Dr. Alexander. So we got a doctor here?
Yes, a doctor that do autopsies.
Okay.
Yeah. We usually have them do that like in police cases.
So he's here in Florida already, or he's at the hospital? So we got okay. Let me see that one picture with me and Nayim.
Michael Alexander.
Let me see the picture with me. No, the one with me and Nayim on it. Just by me and him.
Hold on.
No, that one.
Yeah.
Justice for Nayim, y'all. He fought a long fight, y'all, and he would never gave up.
And he was still fighting.
He would have never gave up, y'all. If they would never walked out on him. They did not do everything they needed to do to resuscitate him. They just walked out on him, y'all. They walked out on Nayim. He's still laying here. They did not do everything that they could do.
No, they did crap.
So we do have a private person that does autopsies here in Florida. So we're gonna get in touch with him. We have Attorney Crump, Ben Crump, on our medical malpractice case now. So hashtag Justice for Nayim. Hashtag Justice for Nayim, y'all. This was really messed up. If y'all could have seen it, I think all y'all would have just really tore down the whole hospital. For real, because it was real messed up, y'all. And my whole family seen it, so it wasn't just me making it up. It's not just him making it up. We seen what happened and what they did. His grandma. It's just his grandma. She tried her best to talk to them and tell them and pull them back in there and do everything, and they would not. They wouldn't do nothing.
I begged them to help save Nayim.
Hold on. This is the grandmother.
I begged them to help save my grandson. I said, please, could you please save him? And all the doctors walked out with the medical staff. They planned this because they all walked out together. And I still went out the door trying to beg them to come back in to save him. Even after his dad started giving him CPR and got the stats back on the monitor, they still wouldn't come in. They didn't, and more or less they were laughing. Most of them were laughing, and they refused to save my grandson's life. And they did that. Whatever they medicated with him on Sunday, they killed him. They planned this because they didn't want to take care of him, and he could have been home if they didn't cause all the infections that he got. Because we took proper care of Nayim at home. We took proper care of him, better than the nursing and the doctors here at the hospital.
And to tell me, Lewis, whoever you are, before I block you and delete you, let me tell you something.
Nayim
Let me not
Carter.
disrupt your life. Talking about people looking at you sideways. See, they checking you.
They need to get themselves together. How you spell his name is Nayim. Last name is Carter, Carter.
That's option. You can keep that to yourself. Keep your comments and your ideas
First
to
name is
yourself.
Nayim. Last name is Carter.
Peace.
What you do? What you put on you? This your hair? Huh? What happened? This is a cut. That's not a cut. That's a bump. Yeah, it's a bump.
Hopefully I blocked them. I'm trying to block them behind.
Nayim Carter. Naeem had a near drowning February 4th of 2020. Okay.
And he was in full recovery mode.
We had to fight that hospital. We had to get involved with Florida Rights of Life. We had to get attorneys. We had to do different things to help save Naeem's life because even then they was trying to take him from us.
And we'll explain that to you. You have to understand how they handle black life. Same thing, DMX. Even being a celebrity don't let you off the hook. So we had to go through battle. That's why I said they keep records. When our son first had his accident, they was asking us, if we wanted to. We talking about 4 hours after his accident. They asked us, he's a black child, I'm like, does he have a heartbeat? Yeah. Is he urinating, defecating on his own? Yeah. And so what's the problem? That he was on a ventilator for his lungs? Okay, he had pulmonary failure. Okay, but he's living. So we had to fight them at that time. We've been fighting for him, and he's been fighting for himself. And then they was saying all sorts of things, and then he started moving. He started his progression early on. And Naeem was doing great things. Naeem was, basically, doing his physical therapy, sitting up, doing different things. He was getting where he's supposed to go. Had no complications related to any of that, the pulmonary failure. All he had was the ventilator.
They proved that he had brain activity. They did an EEG. They saw he had brain activity.
Heart fine. Intestines fine.
And his organs started back functioning. As soon as they brought his heart back pumping. After he had his accident, they only gave him two doses of epinephrine to restart his heart. And
because it came
from then his heart kept pumping. His heart never stopped after that. 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later, he started moving, and after that, they showed he had brain activity. From then, he got discharged to go home. He was being home health care, being taken care of. Naeem was moving. He was making strong progress. He was doing therapy. He had nurses. He had a whole staff of nurses. He had us taking care of him. The hospital then sent us home with this thing called the cough assist machine that people who are in comas or who cannot cough or whatever, that helps them cough and get rid of phlegm and inflammation. We didn't have that equipment because we didn't know, and so that was one of the reasons. That's going to be one of the main things we're going to get on the hospital too, because they didn't give us the proper equipment for Naeem from the beginning. That's how he ended up here with pneumonia. Naeem ended up getting cured of his pneumonia, and then this was in December. And then after that, he ended up getting diagnosed with other infections that happened due to lack of care.
Remember, he was cleared though first.
That's what I said. He was cleared from the pneumonia, and then he ended up getting more infections because of lack of care. And now that was in December. We are now in June.
Yeah.
So Naeem has been in a partial coma for a year and 5 months, and Naeem was making progress.
Right.
He like I said, he was moving. It was a matter of time that he would have eventually woke up or got. And we had a brain specialist that was coming from Ohio this week to fly in to help with Naeem. That was going to be his personal doctor that we had for Naeem, that was ready to do whatever it takes to get Naeem's some improvements. Brain treatment center neurologist that was getting ready to help Naeem, and they made it where that cannot be possible now, because they decided that they was tired of Naeem. Like I said, even yesterday when Naeem started having these issues, after they gave him the so-called Benadryl, his heart stopped, and then during the time of them doing CPR, I'm looking at the RT people doing this.
And that's why she had to go.
Rolling their eyes.
Let them know she had to press it herself. You had to go press the machine yourself.
Yeah, I had to go press the machine to give him a breath of oxygen because the RT person.
So she had to do it. That was yesterday.
Wouldn't do it. She had attitude to me. It wouldn't make a difference. Yeah, it would, because he needed, so it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't make a difference.
So make that clear. So here's what they did first. Since when somebody in the hospital and then they have to ambu bag him, they don't. So that's the first thing. They were playing games. So the machine, there's a manual way that you can get Brett, if he needs it. You know what I'm saying? So that was done, before. And so yesterday when they did the plan and she came in to like just stand there, I said, "Can you press the machine?" And so she was like she said, my wife said she was giving the attitude and all that stuff. So she went and pressed it herself.
So but so that's what happened. They gave Nayim whatever medicine they gave him, and this is what the result was. They knew this was gonna happen. They planned it, like I said. They planned it weeks ago.
It was a collective effort.
Cause like I said, it was planned. And then like it was scripted. They knew what they was getting ready to do. So whenever they all decided, they all walked out on cue, and they just all walked out. They didn't. It's all. He's 4 years old. Who is Bunny? Let me find who Bunny is. Let me find her. Bunny, you are op on here, and you gonna go to hell, and everything about you gonna be cursed. Whoever you are.
You able to block it?
I don't know. It's probably some white person hiding behind this just hateful person, and it probably is some not even so much a white person, just somebody hateful. It could be a black person in white face. It could be somebody on here, but
I thought it was an animal. Sorry.
Bunny, come say something else, Bunny, so I can see you. Where you at, Bunny? Say something else. Come in again, so I can see where you at.
They got some folks clowning and buck dancing.
Bunny, I don't know. Ain't nothing else we can do. Cause we talking right now. Because this is documented. We gotta have documentation.
Why we talking?
I don't know. Somebody saying that why. I'm telling them what they should be doing. What else can I? What else can I do?
I mean, don't get distracted. Let them run their mouth. Yeah, let them run their mouth. I mean, if you want to, you can.
Who was Bunny Parker? Let me find out. Who was Bunny Parker?
I
don't know. Bunny Parker. Say something else so I can block you.
You can't find it. Let me see. I think that is an op. The name look like
Bunny Parker seemed like an op. So
yeah,
Bunny.
That don't even sound real.
Bunny Parker, whatever.
Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate you. I appreciate that. Sonya.
I'm not worried about it. At this point. It don't even matter with. Talking about we not getting no money, whatever. It don't matter. We're finna own this hospital.
Who said that? What they said? Somebody we not getting no money. Let me explain something to you.
I don't see Bunny. I must got her blocked or something.
She may have you blocked.
Bunny, I think Bunny got me blocked, y'all. Block her.
That's an op. But here's the point that what y'all talking about. Y'all talking about money. We're not even concerned.
I don't know who Bunny is. I can't even see her comments right now.
We're not
y'all can see it. I can't see her, so
about.
she must be.
Because they don't understand.
She must have me blocked and on my stuff, and I can't
different
see.
Kind of dynamic.
It don't even matter. Keep talking. Y'all handle Bunny for me. I don't even care at this point. Right now, the situation is Nayim. There's nothing else we could have done. We done everything we could do for Nayim.
We did.
They gave up on him. They didn't do everything they could do to resuscitate him.
No?
They didn't use the defibrillator. They didn't use the epinephrine directly to the heart.
Call him, please.
Didn't do what they could do. So nothing else we can do right now at this point. So I'm trying to wait till the lawyer get in here so y'all can see, but they still haven't let them up yet. I don't know why, but I appreciate everybody for your prayers, for your thoughts, for your energy, for sharing, for coming in. Oh, it's a white girl that's talking. Well, whatever. Blah blah blah, Bunny. So we did what we can do for our son. So y'all share. Y'all share. And like I said, I never get on here and I don't I never come in. I think here's the lawyer now, y'all. Yeah, they can see me. Let me charger.
So basically, here's what happened. So just to give you a brief rundown, right? He came here in June, and everything else was fine. In December. And he was medically cleared to go home. Here's the problem. There became a shortage nationally with home health care nurses. In order to get clear, he has to have at least 6 nurses. So we told him we'll set up a 4. We'll cover the rest because we've always done that 12 hours, each if we have to. So then, because they still couldn't get clear, they started mistreating him and neglecting him. And so one day we had someone here who was watching him. And so the doctor called. His name is Dr. Potts. He's like, your son's like he was having a seizure. So I gave him Ativan. I know too. Now he didn't ask us anything. Didn't ask us for permission. I didn't ask for permission. This happened in January. So he didn't ask for permission at all. And so I said, you didn't ask for permission. He said, well, it doesn't matter. He said, right now he seems like he's flat. So what I'm gonna do when a colleague of mine come in, we're just gonna declare him dead. Whether he was just saying that or not, but he said that. So I told him, I said, when you call my phone, these calls are gonna be recorded. So I recorded. I thought it was gonna be recorded. This was in January. So then he's tried to set up this whole thing to do all of that. They kept giving him the Ativan. We wrote up a medical directive letting them know we want him to be full coated and that is not a DNR. We want him full coated and they can't have his organs. They can't have anything from him and we want him full coated. So once that was done, we wanted him removed and we did a complaint with DCF to have a case open on him. So after that, our son, that wore off and he was fine. Everything was good. He was still mentally there to go home. Then on that doctor's watch, or he was the attending doctor, he was mentally there to go home. So on that doctor's watch, he let our son get constipated. So on that doctor's watch, Dr. Watch, he gave our son a lot of calcium. So he got constipated like for his whole week. Yeah. And so it wasn't until another doctor came on that he said our son was so constipated that that it was affecting even his organ. This was still in January. He said to fight that he got over that in 4 days. Yeah, he was cleared again to go home. Then they weren't cleaning him right. He has a phallus. They ain't got to go inside. They didn't know how to clean that good. So he has a phallus. He ended up getting a UTI, but with him, because of the fact he's on a ventilator, now you got to set the settings high, because now his body is he's getting sick, so it's going to be difficult for him breathing because he cannot spasm and stuff like that. So here's what happened after that. So we got that clear. Let it go home again. Then we got pictures of when they got defecation on bandages. We took pictures and everything. This is like
This is how he looked before he came in the hospital in December.
Yeah.
December 13th.
Even up to Friday, they had defecation on bandages even on him, and we took pictures of it.
I had to threaten them, and I told them.
They have to change it. So
if they don't change it.
So he stayed. So whenever he got ill, it was because of neglectful stuff like infections.
They have to be uncovered.
Nothing at all to do with anything else other than infection. Right. And so then they said, because of the fact of him, having an infection, and they have to try to cut his settings up. He'll destat, meaning that his oxygen will start going low, right? So sometimes they would use the animal bag, but they said that they want to give him a paralytic to let his lungs relax to see if he'll be able to take the oxygen better. So they put him on rocuronium, which is a very strong paralytic, and they kept him on too long. For 2 weeks they had him on the rocuronium. And he just got off a couple days ago, and we just think, all of that is like by design. Then it's like that didn't work. The same doctor that gave him this shot on Sunday called my wife. She called her a week ago. Her name is Dr. McGunn. Her name is on the board right back there. And she said, "What do you all want to do?" And I told them when they call these phones to call her, to make sure they call her for. I said, "What do you all want to do if Nayim Carter?" This was a week ago. What do y'all want to do? Nayim heart stuff. And she said Nayim doesn't have a heart problem. She's like, well, we understand that. Hey, that's what we don't know. We don't know. She asked a week ago. She asked and she said, why are you asking? Nayim never had no heart problem. His heart is great. And then she's like, we're just asking if anything should happen. This is a week ago. So all of a sudden,
we told them everything that it takes to save his life and to preserve his life. And that's the complete opposite of what they did.
And so a week after that, which is this Sunday, she's on, and we just
her name is on the board too.
Yeah.
Right there on the board.
She she's here.
Lagani, whatever her name is.
We were downstairs. My daughter and my mother, I think, was up at the time. And we were downstairs, me and his mother. So when me and my wife came up, she had just given him that shot, and his heart stopped after he got this whatever she gave him. She said it was Benadryl, right? But even that, the 25 milligrams that he's on, God and magnesium.
They didn't ask.
They didn't ask us for permission. So here's the thing about it. Their claim for doing that was she said that she looked at his face and his face is flushed. His face is flushed, now it's always flushed. And it's always like that. If you were a doctor, you ever took care of him, you know his face is always flushed. So she said she gave it to him because his face looked flushed.
And she wanna bring up Naim's face, like that don't have nothing to do
Yeah,
with
nothing at all to do with it. So she said she gave it to him and his face was flushed. And if it was that dose of Benadryl that she said she gave to him, with the complications of that said it can create heart failure. There was no medical reason she could explain why she gave it him. You tell me because his face is always flushed. So that's nothing new to him. And it's not her first time being around him. And so after that, his heart stopped. And then he kept this is Sunday. And so he started destatting.
whatever.
Everything started.
No, we're not
dropping.
just standing around looking at him.
So,
We're talking.
you know,
So I'm gonna block
they
you.
would have to do a couple different things to make
So
sure he was okay, but all
I'm
through the night,
going
he was fine. He was
to.
fine all through the night. That happened
If you
like
got my
maybe two or
cash
three
app,
times
y'all
a
can
night.
cash app.
All through the night, he was fine. He was good. All
Cash
of a
app.
sudden in
Y'all
the
can link
morning,
the cash app
you
there,
know,
please.
they stopped doing different things.
For
They
those
stopped doing
who
different things,
are
but
my
he
family or
was
whoever
good
that knows
throughout
me,
the day.
if you can make a GoFundMe or a fundraiser for me, I would really appreciate that. Just inbox me the information or call me or inbox me and I'll call you and we can do it over the phone or whatever. Because I'm not in the right mind to do that. So
how young he is, and you know, if we want to do it,
I'll give y'all an update on what's going on. We're talking to the lawyers.
They told us specifically that Nayim being here without having
So
medical reason to do
either I
it,
have one of my assistants do it, or like I said, a family member. I know out of my family is watching. Right now, I don't have the time to go make a GoFundMe right now or a fundraiser because I'm doing something else, so I can't do nothing else right now.
And then we made it clear we want that doctor to stay away from the Dr. Potts doctor. But every time I
Well, nobody being disrespectful and rude to the nurses. Who was saying that? Lena? Who was Lena? Whatever. I'm done. I'm gonna see y'all later, and y'all can go and respond to whoever the dumb people in there talking. So I'm done. Justice for Nayim Carter. We did what we could do, and we acted as properly as we could, and they lucky that we didn't act up as much as we could have. So I love y'all, and pray for his spirit and soul, to be protected in the ancestral plane, and justice for Nayim Carter, y'all. I've come back and I'll keep y'all updated on everything. I love y'all.